Okay. Is it Miss or Mrs. Campos?
Mrs.
Miss. Okay. You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm bringing my son to court to see if I can get some assistance for his son, my grandson, Julian. He's 6 years old. Juan and Julian's mom were together up until about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Had a good life, beautiful home. They were set. Then one day he comes to me. I've never talked to her since she left him. She abandoned him. She abandoned the whole family, including the grandson. So he comes and he says, look, she's gone and whatever. Okay.
In a courtroom charged with a motion, a grandmother takes a stand, fighting not for herself, but for her grandson, Julian. She claims her son was abandoned by his partner, and now she's left picking up the pieces of a broken home. But what happened to Julian's mother? And why has no one heard from her in 3 years? The silence is deafening, and the truth is just beginning to unravel.
I just need some help with Julian because she left him too. Well, of course, I'm going to say yes, you know. At that time, it was just me and my husband. So Julian had his grandpa, he had me, and everything was fine. Well, last year, grandpa passed away.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. And things have gotten tougher because of that. So to the point where I came out of retirement, I'm Ubering when Julian's at school, and his life hasn't changed at all. He's still literally in the house that he was in when they were a family.
After stepping in to raise her grandson, this grandmother never imagined she'd be doing it alone. With her husband gone and finances stretched thin, she now drives Uber just to survive. Meanwhile, Julian remains in the same house where the family once thrived, holding on to memories while everything else is slipping away. What else is this family hiding?
And he doesn't visit, like, Julian's like detached from him because it's been 3 years that he'll come around.
I do see
you
him.
know?
I do see him.
And
I'll get to you.
And
Okay.
he
Sorry,
comes around, but I don't get any financial support. I don't see that his life has changed at all. And we had to move out of the house that me and my husband shared. And unfortunately, in this big city, the best place I could find is literally a 1-bedroom. So thank goodness Julian's small right now. He can sleep on the sofa without too much discomfort. I have the bedroom. And so when he comes over and visits, of course he can't stay because there's no place for him to stay. These are his words.
As the courtroom listens, the painful reality sets in. Julian's father is barely present, offering no support, emotional or financial. The family home is gone, replaced by a 1-bedroom apartment where a child sleeps on the sofa. And when the father visits, he won't stay. The reason? There's no space. But the real problem is much bigger than a missing bed.
Julian he's just like some man that comes over because he comes over so rarely. What really ticked me off was a little bit back ago, he went and bought Julian some clothes. He also bought himself some clothes. But what my grandson had told me was that if he could have some shoes like Juan. And I said, what do you mean? He got you some new shoes? No, he said, we went to the mall, we got his clothes, his shoes, and then he stopped at Walmart on the way home and got Julian stuff. I guess because it's cheaper. I get it.
Julian's father took him shopping, but while he dressed himself in brand name clothes and shiny new shoes, Julian's items came from Walmart. The difference was obvious. The message devastating. Julian didn't ask for much, just to be treated like he mattered. But what kind of father makes his son feel like a second thought?
I mean, for Julian, he's getting Walmart from me, he's getting Walmart from him.
But Julian was with him.
He was literally with him, and he took him, and I thought they were gonna, you know, maybe things had changed with him, whatever.
If I could please explain, Your Honor.
You can
Okay.
after your mother is done.
Okay. Sorry, Mom.
And then since my husband's passing, I need to get medical insurance for him. You know, anytime, even to take him to the free clinic is not really free. I've still got to pay whatever the prescriptions are.
She thought maybe, just maybe, things had changed. But what followed was yet another heartbreak. As Julian's health becomes a growing concern, she is left juggling prescriptions and medical bills with no support. Her husband is gone, her health is failing, and still she gives everything to this little boy. Why is she the only one fighting?
And then the finances, you know, I mean, so I went and tried to get him some medical coverage, food stamps. Well, they tell me no, because with the Medicaid, they needed his information. They said that he's under child support. The mother has been paying the state child support all these years.
Okay, wait. So she's been paying child support to him?
Apparently so. I haven't seen one dime.
Okay, all right.
Then came the twist no one saw coming. The state says the mother has been paying child support to the father, yet the grandmother never saw a dime. Julian's needs are ignored while the man receiving the money offers nothing. What is he really doing with the cash? And how long has this deception gone on?
And so Julian is under Medicaid.
I couldn't get him under Medicaid
Oh,
because
you couldn't get him
I
under...
couldn't. That's how I found out about the child support. When I asked him about it on the visit that he made to buy the clothes, he said that no, he doesn't get it. He doesn't know where it's going to this and that. But I know Juan. There's that money. He knows what I'm talking about. You know, he knows he's getting it, but I'm not getting it.
Okay, so you just want one to pay child support, and you have the opportunity to get health insurance.
The grandmother learned the truth the hard way when she tried to get medical aid and was denied. Why? Because on paper, Julian is already covered, but no one gave her access. No card, no details, just rejection. Now she demands answers from her son as the courtroom turns its eyes to Juan. What will he say next?
Well, according to them, yeah, health insurance, because I'm paying out of pocket these last 3 years, and I understood that they wouldn't even qualify him for Medicaid because, according to them, he's got medical coverage. But I don't know where that medical coverage is.
Under
I've been paying
mom.
the mom or him or somebody's got him covered, but I don't have the information that I need to go take him to the doctor.
I understand. I follow you. Well, is there anything else you want me to know? Because there is some information I need, and you just don't have it, and hopefully Mr. Campos has.
Medical bills, food, school, everything is falling on one woman. The system says Julian has insurance, but she doesn't have proof. Someone else controls the access, leaving her powerless. And now she needs one to come clean because the health of a child is on the line and silence is no longer an option.
So is it indeed a fact that you have been receiving child support from the mother of your son?
Yes, I have.
¿Ves? Que
Okay.
te dije?
And you didn't tell your mom?
No, I didn't feel the need to.
Okay, wait a minute. Is it true that your son, your 6-year-old, has been living with your mom for 3 years?
Off and on, not totally all 3 years, off and on. I do.
What do you mean by off and on? Like on the weekend when you pick him
Well,
up, or when you pick him up and go with?
I'm a promoter for a club, so I do need help, and I thought that was the agreement to go ahead and help me when I'm out of town, and I'm not, as she says, I do have the house, but I'm really there, and I do need help. He can't stay by himself in a house that big at 6 years old. I don't know. I know I couldn't, but.
Finally, the truth cracks open. Yes, Juan has been getting child support. Yes, Julian stays with his grandma. And no, he never told her. Instead, he parties, travels, and leaves a 6-year-old in someone else's care. He calls it help. But is this help or neglect hiding behind convenience?
Okay. Well, you'd agree with me that help means that you need to give her something, right?
And I do pay the health care, the $150. I do pay that.
Oh, wait a minute. So that's the missing link here. So you pay health insurance for your son already?
Yes, I pay the $150.
Why didn't you tell your mother that? Why haven't you given her a health insurance card? Why haven't you given her anything? That's not fair.
It's not, but I paid for it. I thought that was all I needed to do from my side. I didn't realize I needed to tell my mom everything.
What do you? It's not serving Julian.
Juan claims he paid for health care, but the judge isn't buying it. He's given no card, no updates, just the bare minimum. While his mother struggles, the courtroom erupts in disbelief. Can a man really claim he's doing his part when he doesn't even share basic information?
Wait a minute, Mr. Campos. Who takes him to the doctor?
Well, I haven't recently.
Okay,
when she
so
helps
it's
me out.
fair to say that your mom probably does it, right?
Yes.
So wouldn't it logically follow that she needs an insurance card or the information?
Yes, and it's just that
So
I may
you're
have.
letting your mom take your son to the doctor, and they have to call you or something to verify his insurance? That just does not make any sense.
Your Honor, excuse me, they don't call him to verify. I didn't know this. Everything has come out of my pension or my Uber money, tips or whatever.
Oh.
I had no idea until I tried to file for these services that they said that Julian was getting child support.
Imagine sending a child to the doctor with no idea what insurance he has. That's the reality this grandmother faces. Juan admits he's not the one taking Julian to appointments. So why has he withheld everything she needs? This isn't miscommunication. It's a dangerous lack of care.
I have told him, hey, I've got my son's phone number. I have told him, hey, this kid doesn't feel well. This is going on. That's going on. Even for physical, for him to play the t-ball. And
so you're paying
I can't
out,
right now.
She's literally paying
Yes.
out of pocket, but your son is covered under health insurance.
Yes.
So your mom is not only taking care of your son's medical needs, she's taking care of his daily needs. And you don't want to help her?
I do want to help her, and I thought she had all the help she needed. When Papa passed away, he left quite a bit of money for her, and I thought,
Okay,
it would
you
help.
just said keywords. He left quite a bit of money for her.
Yes.
Not for your son.
Yes.
Not for you.
Julian needs a physical to play t-ball, but even that falls on Grandma. She texts, she pleads, she pays, while Juan sits back. He admits his son has insurance, yet he has done nothing to ease a burden. The judge is fed up, and so are we. But this story isn't over. The next part is coming soon. Like, comment, and subscribe to follow this powerful courtroom battle, because what happens next may change Julian's life forever.